What's up guys, welcome back to another Paladins video. The OB40 livestream was yesterday and they showed off a lot of really cool and exciting stuff that's coming with the patch next week. Sorry I didn't get this video out yesterday like I wanted to. My headset sorta snapped and I got a new one today, so if I sound different, that's why. Hopefully it's for better, not for worse. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into this. First off, Jaguar Falls is getting a visual update. More and more maps have been getting these and it's always been a great improvement. By these screenshots, you can probably tell that trend is gonna keep up. The updated version of this map looks really good. The difference is honestly stunning. This was already my favorite map, and they're making it better? Yes, please. That's not the only thing getting a visual update though. Cassie is too. Now, I think we've all seen this coming. A lot of people have wanted it. I myself didn't really want it, but after seeing it in game, I'm all for it. Yes, Cassie is getting a crossbow. Plus, of course, an actual visual update for her whole character. She looks pretty good. They actually put a lot of detail into the crossbow. Like after you roll, your arrow glows, showing you have bonus damage. Disengage was also said to have visual with the arrow too, as well as blast shot, so that's really great attention to detail there. Her skins have also been updated as well, so if you own those, then you'll have them for your crossbows. They teased that the Nightbane crossbow looked really good, so I can't wait to see it. Now, keep in mind, this is all visual. She still plays completely the same way as she did before. And let's say maybe you don't like the redesign. You can still play the old Cassie. Yes, if you played the game before the release of this patch, the old Cassie will be unlocked for you. I myself prefer the old Cassie, but with the new crossbow. They said you'll be able to mix and match, so thank you for that, Hi-Res. Okay, now let's talk about the new things you can earn. Sprays! I can already hear the Overwatch players. Sprays are nothing new in games, by the way, folks. They're starting out with a smaller subset of sprays, and they'll add more as time goes on. Now, from my understanding, the way you get these is you have to get a gold version of a card from Radiant chests, and the art for that card will be rewarded to you as a spray. Gold versions of the cards will be rarer than regular cards. Not sure if you can buy these with gold like normal cards. They honestly should do that, since gold starts to stack up once you have all the cards and heroes. And if you have the Founders Pack, you get all the heroes anyway, so yeah. More things that are buyable with gold would be really nice. Maybe make Radiant chests buyable with gold for like 5,000 a pop or something. Anything really. So the Hi-Res Expo is coming up, and what Hi-Res likes to do is celebrate that with purchasable loot packs. So Paladins is getting one too. It's going to be called the HRX Digital Loot Pack, and purchasing it will get you these Fernando and Victor MVP poses and skins. The logo of the event is on Victor's eye patch if you didn't notice. It's a nice touch. You also get this Ying skin. I like it. None of these skins are better than the ones I personally already have in-game, but I'll probably still buy the pack because I love throwing money at Hi-Res as a way of giving back to them for making such an awesome free-to-play game. I don't know if those are the only things in the pack or how much the pack will cost, but I'm sure we'll see soon enough. Now on to what everyone was waiting for, and it's probably the reason you clicked on the video since she's on the thumbnail, Tyra the Untamed. She's real, guys, and she looks amazing. Basically, this character is supposed to be the strong lone wolf female presence in the game. Now, the females in this game are pretty powerful without a doubt, but there isn't one that just yells, "I'm gonna rip you in half with my teeth," just by looking at her yet. That's Tyra. She's a monster hunter. She likes to go from town to town taking jobs to kill big monsters. Someone please keep her away from our cuddly Makoa. Anyway, since she's a monster hunter, she really likes to stand her ground and fight, and that reflects in her gameplay. One of the most standout things about this character is she has no movement ability. Once she's in a fight, she has to finish it, because it's not going to be easy to get out. Let's go ahead and go over her kit. So, she has this auto rifle as her primary. It's a lot different than Victor's. No ADS, it does super high DPS, has a good amount of recoil and spread. So if you're not up close, you want to fire in bursts, but if you are up close, she's capable of getting the highest DPS in the game, guys. This is your tank shredder. Her right click is your standard grenade launcher that does about 700 damage. It has a bit of an arc, but not really too much of one. Her Q is a Molotov, but it's different than your standard one. You throw it, it explodes, and then it starts to expand. Anyone who touches it gets a burn put on them. So you can really lock an area off with this. I imagine it'll also be good for locking off flank routes so flankers can't get to you as easy. You're going to want to exercise that too, because you're not going to want to be caught by one as this character. Now her F, again, isn't a movement ability. Instead, she has a hunter mark. So what this does is she marks a target and everyone can see that target through walls for the duration of the ability. Tyra herself also gets bonus damage against enemies with marks. Only her though. So this kind of helps her to fill that leader role because you can pop this on an important target and everyone knows, hey, let's kill that guy. There's a Ying that's making it really hard for you to kill the enemy tanks, mark her up. It's funny because in my experience with stuff like this, it gets people to attack something more than actually asking them to does. Weird, but you know. Okay, time for her ult. She's untamed, right? Well, this does a kick-ass job at representing that. When she ults, she knocks off her magazine and slaps a big heavy drum mag in there. Then, for the duration of her ult, she has infinite ammo and crazy fire rate. The DPS is insane. Like, COD time to kill here on Squishies. When you hear her ult call out, whatever it may be, you better get out of the way. So yeah, that's Tyra. She looks really strong. I don't want to say anything on top of that until we get a chance to use her, but what is for sure is she's gonna be a great addition to the game. When they said they're adding a very unique type of damage dealer, they were not lying at all. Alright, on to balance, and oh boy, champs keep getting smacked. So they said they didn't really want to nerf high-skilled play with characters like Andro or Cassie, and well, they went and they nerfed him anyway. Didn't really stand their ground too well there, and it sounded like they did it just for the people who wanted it, but one thing I do like about how they nerf things is that they do pretty minor nerfs. They never just go and kill things. Well, almost never, but we'll get into that in a bit. So Andro is getting damage fall off added to a Cursed Arm in the same way Sky's ult did. The farther away you are from the blast, the less damage you will take. It won't be a straight up 1000 no matter where you are in the blast. Gotta be more direct for max damage. He's also getting his base damage lowered from 620 to 600. Not really needed since again he's a high skill character. You really gotta land your shots to be effective with him. But these are pretty minor nerfs, so you can stop asking for Andro nerfs now. Right? Right? You got what you want. That's enough. Next is Cassie. Just a damage reduction here from 700 to 650. That's it. Basically for this is like my same thoughts on Andro. Yeah, it happened. You could stop asking. No more. Please. Ugh. They touched Evie again. Of course. How many nerfs is this to her now? She has like the highest skill ceiling in the game. It isn't too bad, I guess. They reduced her damage bonus after blinking from 30 to 20%. They said it was pretty easy to just blink on top of someone and hit them with that bonus damage and blink out. Not going to argue with that too much, but still, leave our Winter Witch alone, please. Here's a buff, actually. This one is to Grover. They gave him his health back, so it's going from 2,700 to 3,000. They went and admitted they were wrong about taking it away. They're also increasing his damage again from 350 to 400. He's probably still going to be a lower tiered character, but this still helps nevertheless. Pip is getting a bit of a buff too, or more so an adjustment, I think. I don't know. Basically his ult is going to go through shields now. A lot of people thought it did already. It was a bit weird. Okay, now this is unacceptable. Like, I can respect the reasoning behind most of the nerfs Hi-Rez has ever done, but this? No. Absolutely not. They nerfed Sky. Sky! Again! They're lowering her health from 2,000 to 1,800. Like, what? Why? I know a lot of lower skilled players complain about Sky, but that's the only place she's good. At the very bottom tier of the skill ladder. She's bad. She's so bad at anything higher than that. Now sure, they are buffing up her accuracy a bit too, but my god, whatever they do to her in the Season 1 update better be good, because they are gutting her right now. Okay, so this last thing isn't too big, but it's definitely really helpful. When you're in spawn before the round starts, you can't use your ult anymore. I've heard it, I've done it, we all have. We go to use the VGS and press E, then we ult. The other team can hear it from across the map too. They're laughing at you. They know they have the advantage now. It's a waste. Now, you don't have to worry. Once the timer is up though, you can ult in the spawn room if you really want to. Don't though. Please, unless you're on the enemy team in my game, then go nuts all you want. One more thing, not really related to the patch, from December 22nd to the 27th, I think. Don't quote me on that date, I can't exactly remember and I forgot to write it down. You'll see it in-game though. The Founders Packs are 50% off. All of them. I wish I would have waited. That's a really good deal. I'd hop on that if I were you guys. There will also be a chest sale. 33% off Colossal chests, 30% off for Radiant ones. High Res is just tossing out the holiday love. And that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye!
Sleep away.